Struggling to analyze passages on your ELA exam? Don't worry, I've got you. Today I'm breaking down an easy step-by-step strategy to help you tackle any passage like a pro. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to read with purpose, identify key ideas, spot literary elements, and answer multiple choice and short response questions with confidence. Let's dive right in. Step 1. Read the questions first. Before you even start reading the passage, take a quick look at the questions. This helps you know what to focus on. For example, if a question asks, "What is the author's tone in paragraph 3?" You already know to pay attention to tone when reading. Here's a pro tip for you. Underline keywords in the questions like main idea, author's purpose, or figurative language. This makes answering easier later. Step 2. Skim the passage with a purpose. Now don't just read the passage, read smart. Ask yourself what is happening, or in other words, what is the main idea, who is involved, in other words, who are the characters, and how does the author feel, in other words, what is the tone. Look for repeated words, strong emotions, or comparisons. These often lead to key themes and ideas. For example, if a passage keeps mentioning dark clouds and shadows, it might suggest a negative or ominous tone. Step 3. Find literary elements and text structure. ELA exams love to test literary elements. So while reading, look for imagery, which is descriptive details that create a picture in your mind, metaphors or comparisons that add meaning, tone and mood, which is the author's attitude versus how the passage makes you feel, and character development, or how characters change or reveal key ideas. If you need a refresher on the most common literary devices, check out the video series in the top right corner. Here's a quick hack for you. If you see words like as or like, you found a simile. If the author compares two things without using like or as, it's a metaphor. Step 4. Answer the questions efficiently. Now let's tackle the questions. Always go back to the passage, never answer based on memory alone. Use the process of elimination, so cross out obviously wrong answers, and find direct evidence. If the passage doesn't support an answer, it is likely incorrect. Here's an example question for you. What is the author's purpose in paragraph 4? To answer this, you will look for verbs and answer choices like to persuade, to inform, to entertain, or to describe. Pro tip: if an answer choice feels too extreme, it's probably wrong as well. Step 5. Write short, strong responses. If you have a short response question, use this easy formula. Step 1. Restate the question in your answer. Step 2. Answer the question. Step 3. Provide evidence from the passage. And Step 4. Explain how the evidence supports your answer. We call this strategy RACE. For example, how does the author develop the theme of perseverance in the passage? Strong answer would be, the author develops the theme of perseverance by showing the main character's struggles and growth. For example, in paragraph 3, the text states she refused to give up even when she failed multiple times. This shows that determination leads to success, reinforcing the theme. Remember, always include evidence from the passage. That's what earns you points. So to recap, here is an example. Let's put all of these steps into action. Here's a short passage. The wind howled through the empty streets, rattling the windows of the old house. Inside, Maria clutched her notebook, her fingers trembling as she wrote. She knew this moment mattered. It was her only chance to tell her story. Now let's answer 3 sample questions. Question 1. What is the tone of the passage? So answer would be the tone is tense and suspenseful. The phrases "the wind howled" and "her fingers trembling" create a feeling of anxiety. Question 2. Which literary device is used in "the wind howled through the empty streets"? The correct answer would be personification, because the wind is described as howling, which is a human action. And question 3, what is the author's purpose? possible answer would be the author's purpose is to create suspense and engage the reader. The use of vivid imagery helps achieve this effect. If you had to make a choice between to entertain, to inform, or to persuade, the correct answer would be to entertain, most likely as it would be a suspense book, which some people find entertaining. Alright, we've made it to the end. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you give me a like, a subscribe, and hitting the notification bells so you don't miss out on future exam preparation videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.